Oh yes, Royal Q is where we stop. The V is my name. It's the online space. In this episode, we are going to talk about what are the benefits of Royal Q. Some of you don't know what Royal Q is. Royal Q, as we talked of cryptocurrencies, Royal Q is a robot that can trade for you 24 hours, setting with its own 24 hours with its own strategies or criteria without your intervention. So you just sit back and this robot makes for you profits. Yes, the benefits of Royal Q are the following: automated trading. Royal Q uses advanced algorithm and artificial intelligence to analyze markets, like analyze market trends and execute trades automatically, which can save traders time and effort. So you don't need to automate, like to execute trades. The robot will do that for you. Another one, these actually are the top advantages depending on other robots. Diversification. The bot can be customized to trade a variety of cryptocurrencies, and every trade can be customized different. That means you can have 5 trades but with different settings depending on which trade, which cryptocurrency are you trading, what is the nature of the market at that moment, what are the factors that are determining the cryptocurrency. So depending on such kind of and the prediction factors, prediction research information, you can decide to use which strategy and customize on every strategy depending on the environment around that cryptocurrency. Another point is precision and speed. Royal Q can execute trades with high precision and speed, which can help traders take advantage of market opportunities and improve their returns. So the speed in trading is an advantage. What speed? That's why they tell you when you want to trade. Before these robots, they used to tell you if you want to trade, you have to be with a good internet connection. That is one. You have to be with a PC. You have to be with either a PC or a phone and open up an account and start trading. That's all. That was a free entry. That was a free market, monopoly market. But right now, when a trading robot comes, it increases everything. It increases your speed, no matter what the connection you have. As long as you can have the connection when you're setting this trade, and when you're done with the trade, and even though the trading, like the connection is now becoming inefficient, or when it is becoming weak, this robot can trade without you being around, without your intervention. That means it can trade even offline. You get me? Another point is risk management. The bot offers risk management features like stop loss orders. You can stop the trade. Not that when the robot starts to trade, it's done. You just wait for returns to make your loss, and Royal Q doesn't make a loss. That means when it has that factor of risk management, you can stop loss orders and trailing stops, which can help traders, or which can help you minimize losses and protect your investment. So that one is a very good factor when it comes to using a trading robot. The risk management is very high. The precision and speed is very high. It is, you can diversify using this robot. You can automate trades without you. Automatically they will trade. The robot will trade for you. Then another point, last point, is backtesting. Royal Q allows traders to backtest their trading strategies using historical data, which can help them optimize their strategy and improve their performance. You get me? So if you want to use a strategy, the Royal Q doesn't allow you to just use the strategy. It gives you history on how this strategy has been making money for others. So First, reading into the history, it's like before you use my strategy as RoyalQ, look into the history. Look how this robot is making and what terms, what condition can this strategy work for you. So you look at the strategy history, you look at it and read it, and you're like, oh, this can work for me depending on this kind of money. The time I've used RoyalQ, every margin of capital has its corresponding strategy that can help you make money in that little capital you have. A strategy of a person using $1,000 as capital is not the same. It will not work efficiently as somebody having $100, which means there is a robot strategy that will help somebody with $100 to make profits as if he's having 1,000 capital. That means the strategy that trades $1,000, it has a big margin, not as this one trading $100. That means it has a small margin, but the trader can decide to trade as many times using that little capital. So that is an advantage. You can test using history before you use any strategy. So with all that, let me summarize for you. RoyalQ is an app for trading cryptocurrencies. As I've told you, it automates trade in the sense that it is programmed to automatically buy and sell different cryptocurrencies on its own and over again, making small profits each time it sells. So each time this robot sells, it makes for you profits. The robot has to be bound to an exchange account like Binance or Hobby for its trade with the money you have in these exchange wallets. So the money is always kept when it comes to cryptocurrencies, not crypto science, cryptocurrencies. We use these wallets to connect to our robot. If I can give you an example, a live example, is that when you get a worker, this I tell to everybody that comes to use RoyalQ, it's always my common example. When if you have a job at home, you need a worker to work at your home, maybe to work at your job. Let me use an office, to work at your office. And this person is responsible to balance books. If this person comes at your work and balances books, and at the end of the day, the balanced books make profits for you, that means that work is efficient and is worthy being paid to be a work. But when a worker comes at your job and you give him a job to balance books and you find these books are not well balanced, or this person has made a mistake when balancing the books, and at the end of the day you make losses, that means this person is not worth being paid to be a work. So this is what RoyalQ tells you. It is bound to an exchanger. That means your capital is not with RoyalQ. Even though RoyalQ goes today, your capital will remain. Your capital is always in the exchanger wallets that we talked of in the recent episodes. If you didn't listen to the recent episodes, check in the comments description. You will find the links to those episodes, such that you can get the history of where we are. So this robot is bound to an exchange. You have to bind it with an exchange, maybe Binance or Hobby. As I've seen, it is bound to binding with Binance and Hobby as currency exchanges. So with all that, the account is your own personal crypto account. There is what we call a crypto account that you will open with RoyalQ, and you open also account in any crypto exchange. So if you're to use Binance, you open up an account, you buy your own robot RoyalQ, and you open up an account with Binance so that you can bind them together. This robot will go into Binance and buys from Binance, makes sales for you, and the profit, it leaves it the profits, it leaves the profits in the Binance wallet. That means your capital is safe in the Binance wallet. You get me right? So at this moment, then let me continue. The account is your own personal crypto account. You will not have to transfer your funds to an outsider company to trade for you. No, you will not do that. The estimated daily profits is at 100% of your capital, but right now I can assure you it's 10% minimum of your capital. That means you can make 10% and above on your profit. This is, like I said, an estimate. This is an estimate. You can make more and more, less or nothing in a day, depending on how the crypto market goes for the day. So in a month you would be looking at roughly, if it is roughly 20% to 50% profit, could be a bit more or less. This is my opinion. It's amazing. 10% of your capital, it's amazing. 20% of your capital, I'm telling you, it's amazing. You cannot invest this money in a physical business, maybe in a grocery store, and you get 20% of your capital every month. Oh, you cannot, because here on every trade I can make 20% on every trade. I can make 10%, clock reaching to 50%. I can do 50% on my capital in a single trade. You get me? So the robot, like I said earlier, only sells in profit. It will not sell when you're making a loss, because this is what I told you. You brought a worker to work for you, and this work makes losses. So this worker is not worth being paid to work, because he or she makes losses, and I need a worker who is experienced in what I'm employing somebody for. So Royal Q is employed to do that. So it must make profits for you. Those are advantages. The robot does not trade futures or forex. Forex is futures. Hence there is no risk of liquidation or blowing someone's account. It only does spot trading. That means it trades right away there. It doesn't trade futures, it trades right away. That's what we call spot trading. We shall learn more about that when it comes to the future episodes about spot trading. What is quantitative trading and spot trading, because this robot does quantitative trading and spot trading. Also, like I said earlier, the money the robot uses in the trade for you, in trading for you, is in your exchange account like Binance or Hobby. So the fear and risk of the owners of the robot closing down, making away with people's money, like going away with people's money, is mitigated. So this is eliminated. If you fear and you're like, Royal Q people, the people owning Royal Q robot will one day go away, won't they go with my capital? No, your capital is kept into the exchanger, your exchanger account, maybe Binance or Hobby. So the robot is, however, not free to be used. This is what others don't want to hear. The robot is not free to be used. That's what I told you in the, was it actually two episodes back? I told you that there is no robot that was made for free. Every robot must be paid for, because this robot is run by people, is run by a group of people. So how do you expect these people to be paid? The managers, the owner of the robot, the developers, to be paid when this robot is making for people profits and they are not earning. So at the end of the day, you will have to pay for every robot that you think of. Every robot. So I'm telling you, it's not for free. Being an online shop where buying and selling of cryptocurrencies happen, it is only reasonable to think that one, to think of the buying not being free, like a physical shop would like a physical shop, you have to pay for a month, maybe to the landlord, for a year, maybe 3 months. It depends on the terms of agreement with the owner of the shop or the owner of the space where you will put your shop. That is a physical shop. So when it comes to online shop, maybe online robot, online office, because as we call it online office, when it comes to that, you will have to subscribe to this robot annually, and this is $120. Just in the past it was a few dollars, not reaching, actually it was not reaching $120 by the time 2 years back this robot started. This robot is just two years active in the market, and it is making people money, a lot of money, some good money, depending on their capital. And to make it amazing, you can buy this robot and you're like, I don't have capital. It has a strong profitable affiliate program where you can help friends use this robot, help friends mentor a team, and you earn from them, as I'll be explaining to you. After subscribing for this robot, $120 a year, you activate your robot. One needs about $20 fuel fee to subsequently operate the robot, and at least 100 in one's exchanger account, from where the robot will be doing remote trading for the person, which means you must have a minimum of $100 in your exchanger wallet, but you can still trade with below $100 depending on the strategy, or you can do it manually with your $50 capital in your exchanger wallet. So you must have capital, as I told you, and buy this robot, give it capital, it will make for you money in one's exchange account, from where the robot will be doing trading. You must have some money in that wallet, exchanger wallet. So if you want to sign in to this Royal Q and get an account, let me just give you a link. Let me just spell it out. It's RHUSY. I repeat, RHUSY.com/s/ a capital P, a capital K, capital S, capital Y, capital U. I'm going to drop this link in the description, in the comments. Use that link to open up an account with RoyalQ. Buy this robot. It's gonna make you 20% of your profits. It's gonna make for you 20% profits of your capital. So get an account, register. If you want to get help or to join our presentation, RoyalQ presentation groups, where they give you a light and explanation more than this, you may not be able, because here you listen and write down. Maybe it's like a discussion and a research for you. But if you want presentations where you can ask questions, Zoom meetings, you don't need to move and travel from your country, from whatsoever you are, maybe Russia, USA, maybe in Africa, in any place, you can use this opportunity. Get this link, subscribe, get a budget of your capital, get a subscription fee of $120, pay for this robot. This robot will make for you money. You will say, hey, that how can I trust cryptocurrencies, digital money? How can I trust it? The future is digital money. You will say the guy is lying, but the future is gonna be crypto. It's gonna be digital. If you want to prove that, just go and check about the NCDC. It's called Central Bank Digital Coin. You get me? NCDCs. These are digital coins of every country. Every country was made. That's why money is scarce in the system today, because every company, like every country is forced to change its fiat money, the money that you've been earning, be it USA, be it Russia, be it whatsoever company. They are supposed to change this money into digital currencies, because with digital currencies, when they don't change digital currencies, central banks are going to be left out. People are going to resort to crypto or digital currencies. That means the central banks have no market. That is one, have no use, because they have fiat money, and people are now using digital money to buy and sell. So that's why they are forced to change the fiat money, bringing a scarce in every economy, so that they can produce NCDCs, those central bank digital coins. They have to have them as an exchange. That's such that somebody can change from USDT to maybe UGX digital coins, maybe from USDTs to maybe China digital coins. So every central bank is forced to do that. Just go make your research and see. Those are the digital coins of every central bank, irrespective of the country. So make some research. I've given you the advantages of RoyalQ. There are so many. The investor is very safe. Let me summarize for you. RoyalQ is user friendly. That is an advantage. Designed for smooth trading with guarantee of profits. It does not make a trading loss. No loss with RoyalQ. RoyalQ is able to execute trades in seconds without compromising. No compromise, no feelings that I've made a loss. Let me not go back. If you are human and you make a loss, trust me, you will not go back in the next 2 minutes, because you're frustrated. You've made a loss, and you've seen your money going. But when it comes to an artificial intelligence, it has no feelings. It will trade every trade expecting profits, and it will make profits for you. So all investors, this is also an advantage. All investors, like investors' capital or money, is very safe, as trading fund is not deposited with RoyalQ. This, I repeat, the capital is not within RoyalQ. The capital is in the exchanger accounts like Binance and Hobby. Another point is RoyalQ is a service provider who invented a robot which trades cryptocurrencies automatically for the investors. Then RoyalQ also allows investors to be able to trade 24 hours using your PC or a mobile app. There is a mobile app called RoyalQ. You can trade with that mobile app. RoyalQ gets links to Binance to trade only. That means it is not responsible to remove your capital from Binance, which is the exchanger account, to its own maybe system. It leaves the capital there. You trade, you leave the capital in the market, come back. So this robot goes into the market, which is Binance, trades, and then leaves the market. Another one, it doesn't have access to Binance to withdraw or transfer your money. I repeat, RoyalQ will not transfer your money. It will not withdraw your money from the Binance, because there are limitations between the two, because they are different platforms. Binance is another platform. This one is also another platform. Then another one is Binance Exchange, gives you access to deposit, withdraw, transfer your money at any time using their app once you are verified. So Binance, if it's the exchange, maybe Hobby, they give you a chance. They give you access to deposit at any time, withdraw at any time, transfer at any time the money from the account or to the account using their app. That means Binance also have an app that you can use with your phone. So you're having two apps on your phone to make a trade. One is RoyalQ, another one is Binance. Another advantage is trader, like Trade platform access and control strictly permission reserved to the activated users only. If you're not an activated user, you will not access the trading platform with RoyalQ. That means you have to subscribe to $120. Even though the year ends, you have to resubscribe and access the trading platform with RoyalQ. Another one, cheap. It is cheap to purchase. This robot is cheap to purchase, cheap at an annual license fee of $120. As I told you, subscribe to this robot, $120. You get me? So another one is auto live trading. You do live trading with RoyalQ. You earn through referral. That is optional. You can decide not to refer anybody to RoyalQ, but trade and make profits. It is optional. A robot trades whether investor is offline or online, data or not data. You get me? Minimum trade capital can be $50 and above. So it's advisable, to me it's advisable you start with 100, a minimum $100. You get me? Another advantage is RoyalQ is set to make profits only, which means it gives you a peace of mind on your investment. No losses, no panic, no need of giving anyone or a platform your money. You don't need to give anybody your money to trade for you. You trade back for yourself using the robot. So download the robot, register, and registration is free. Use that link I've given you, rahqsy.com/s/capital P, capital K, capital S, capital Y, capital U. The link is in the description, it is in the comments. Just check out, register as we continue learning about RoyalQ. So at this moment, I've taken a lot of time. In this moment, I'll sign out. That is my name, Online Space. Stay tuned. Have a nice time.